What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Smooth Plays Yada Yada. And what is the yada yada? Skull and bones. Man, I hate to say it, but I actually like this game. It is actually one of my favorite games to play now. Been playing
How
it
many did
since
you
the
sink
beta.
today,
And
Captain?
excuse me one second. What up, everybody? Ba Louie! Lil ran over there. Girl, how's your eye over there? Anywho, this game is dope. And the reason I say it's dope, a mix of every hater out there that don't like the game. No disrespect to y'all or anything like that. But there's a certain criteria I like or look for in games. And my criteria is quite simple because, hey, I'm a simple man. But here's Smooth's checklist on what can make me play your game for more than a day. Can I play it solo? Yes, I can play this game solo. Everything they're asking you to do, it's very attainable being solo. So that works for me. Is the game fair? For the most part, yes, it is super fair. You're a pirate, you get what you get by doing pirate stuff. Simple to me. The rewarding system is good. It's easy to get money and silver and all the other currency and the materials to buy the things the game is asking you to do. And the community. Usually, this ain't a big deal to me, but those that played Sea of Thieves, you know how that game was when it first came out. Everybody just wanted to sink your ship. There was no honor amongst thieves. That's not the pirate way. In this game, it's the pirate way. So the community is pretty cool, and I like the fact that not that many people are playing, because the people that are playing this game actually want to play it. So when you run into people around and about, they're cool, they help you out, and in turn, I feel more inclined to help other people out because they're trying to do the same thing I'm doing. Graphics. Man, I am a big graphics person. Everybody knows that know me. And this game is beautiful. All the way to the seas, the waves, the construction of your ship, all that stuff. It's just beautiful. It's visually pleasing to me. Another big thing too is the company cares. Company cares to say, hey, the game's messed up. We'll take it offline and fix blah blah blah. And they've done that so far. They communicate well on their X page, and the community that follow them is a really good community. And I'm a sucker for a good storyline. I didn't play the main quest that much because I'm just a grinder by nature, so I wanted the best ship, the fastest ship for that time being to help me get through everything so I don't have to struggle with the storyline. But man, this story is pretty good. I did part of it and had like a big finale, and the finale was totally unexpected, so I like surprises. Big battle scenes too. It felt just an authentic experience and not pushed or rushed. Arg, matey, and welcome to St. Anne, the Pirate's Den. So this is the place where you end up going after the start of the game to kind of get you on your merry little pirate way. And in here, there are certain things that help you be a successful pirate to get all the way to the kingpin. Such things as cooking. Cooking isn't for you to like stay alive like a survivor game. It is actually used for to get different buffs. Mostly I use it for my stamina of my crew, so when I'm catching the wind, they don't run out of stamina. You gotta feed your mateys, huh? So you can get it two ways. Go out there and hunt and get it, which I absolutely love. Usually when I have to hunt and get things, I kind of don't care for it, but since you have to change your boat and do it, makes it 10 times greater. And after you catch that raw material, you go down and cook it up, and bada bing, bada boom, you got some food. Also in St. Anne, and I found out in other places too, that you would go as you progress through the story, there are certain vendors that help you too. Yo ho ho, a bottle of rum. Now let's get to the carpenter. homie can hook you up with buffs for your ship, and also you can craft repair kits to repair your stuff while you're on the go. So when those mangy pirates tell you sells, you got your mateys, eh? To hook your stuff up and get you right on your way. And the carpenter's the guy to do that. Now, one of my favorite vendors, and probably everybody else's favorite vendor, is the shipwright. That's my dude. He crafts all your ships, and you get access to these ships as you level up in the game. They also have this little system here to get blueprints, which either can be earned or you can go find the person and buy it right off of them. Nice? I think so. You also can manage your ship from directly from him, or you can do it right from your boat. I sometimes forget that I can do it from him, so I always run to my boat and do it. But from here, you can manage your ship all the way down to the weapons, the armor. You can manage your cargo from on and off your ship to your warehouse or your cash spots. And also you can do all the shipping cosmetics to it. And it's very in-depth, and you can make your ship totally look very unique, and you never will see the same ship more than once, I guarantee you on that. My homie, the blacksmith, from here, he does exactly what he thinks he does. He makes your shit. All the way down for the weapons, the armor. You can get all your ammo from him. Because if you're cheap like me, I don't buy my ammo. I rather just make it. Because I want to get absolutely the most silver I can. He also gives quests too. And I'm a sucker for side quests. They call me old side quest smooth here, but his rewarding is really good for infamy. Good opportunity to get more silver too, because not only does the mission gives you silver, what you plunder or steal from people, you get an additional loot and materials and other fine items. The refinery chick is simple but necessary. Once you go out there and get all that raw material, she refines it into the materials you need to make either your boat or weapons. Another thing that they do have, because there's a plethora of other vendors that gives you side quests to gain infamy and silver and materials, just like the blacksmith. You can do those type of fetch quests from the bounty board. Usually sometimes they want you to get some goods and deliver it to a certain spot, or steal some things to give it to blah blah blah. The bounty board is self-explanatory. There's an infamous pirate on the sea, and you gotta go take him down and collect that bounty. Arrgh. My homegirl over here is the commodity trader. She's pretty cool too. I kind of slept on her for a bit, but her missions are really nice because it involves getting some rare material, and she teaches you all about the game of trading and only selling in places that have a high demand. I end up looking at this more. Each region on the map tells you what their demands and what they have an abundance of, in case you want to go over there and snipe that area to get those goods. And they also tell you what they're lacking of. So if you have, let's say, some uncut ruby or some ale or so even guns, you go to that area and you sell to them and you make the most profit you can. This system is pretty cool. I want to see if the more you hit a certain area, would it impact that economy. I really want to test that out, because if that's something this game does, that is awesome. And my homies know that I like things like that from playing Elite Dangerous, when you can go and hit a market and definitely crash the whole commerce in a whole system. So if this game does something like that, consider me hooked. And round about in our little loop here, we have the lady that makes you look good for the sea and everybody else, I guess. Anyways, this is the lady that gives you all your wardrobe, give you an eye patch if you feel like you pirate better with one eye or one leg, I guess. But The customization here is really nice. There's a lot of ways to use different outfits to customize your character, so you don't really use the whole set, just a little bit from column A, B, or C. She also can help you change your appearance. So if you didn't like the way you made your beard look or anything like that, or your head's misshapen or you wanted it to be misshaped, this is the place to do it. Fully edit and customize your character from here, and on your way you go to the seas looking as spiffy as a new pair of rusty boots on a. I have very bad pirate references, so I need to work on that. Now let's be a pirate and plunder some things. Plundering is by far one of the greatest things you can do without having some type of way to have this thing streamlined. You can just go out there and be a fucking pirate, man. There's different settlements. Some are small, some are great, that you might need some help to get, but with the right equipment and the right way to fight, you can plunder some areas without any help. Tell you the truth, when I did my first plundering of a settlement, I had no clue what's going on, and then somebody came by and shot one of the towers and stuff. I was like, all right, bet, let me go and to my guy the blacksmith and reload and get myself straight so I could take down one of these settlements by myself. And when I did that and had the intent to go loot something, man, it was bananas. Taking out the towers, and they do it kind of like waves. Each wave you either got to take down a tower, a mortar, or whatever, and then they'll send out some ships because they call in reinforcements. You kill X amount of ships, and then you get your loot. You go through all these waves until you get the big prize at the end, and it's very rewarding because you can reward from the settlement, and you can also loot from the ships that try to attack you. I did have an encounter when I saw this guy that already was like a kingpin just rolling around on my server and everything, and we passed each other every now and then, and he saw me plundering a settlement and he joined in, and we just took the whole thing out, just sat there and chilled. And cool way that everybody communicates with each other, just say a thank you, just shoot up fireworks in the air. So it was really cool, man. I'm from the south, so I picked my fireworks to be the fleur de lis. So whenever time I help somebody and we be pirates together, I throw them up and then we go by our business. But excellent part of the game. So I mentioned the storyline before, and this storyline is really good. Just how this guy, this crazy bastard, John Skurlock, I call him old J Sizzle. This is the kingpin of this kind of your starter area, and dude's batshit crazy, paranoid about everything. Long story short, he is the pirate that is, pretty much under the boot of the French, and he wants to get out of there because, he's the kingpin. He's the Lord of St. Anne and the pirate man, but he needs to make his own way. So you partner up with him. That's how you get your popularity with everybody, because you're doing stuff with the kingpin, and ultimately that's how you make a name for yourself. And then after you're done with him, this is kind of how you launch into the game and go your own way and fulfill your own destiny. At this point, you have your storyline. You can plunder, you can just go out there and murk different ships, or you can be a trader. You kind of can make your money the way you want to make it. There's no streamline into this, and that's why I like it, because I can do whatever the hell I want. I can spend an hour on there and totally don't do the storyline and go farm some materials to make my mega ship. So that's why I really like this game, because of the freedom to do whatever I want. Okay, for all y'all Han Solo fans, there is a spot for you, and you can smuggle ard on the 7 seas. I thought this system was gonna just be stupid and just like, okay, here's something to do, a little filler thing. This thing is so in depth that I was impressed. So you meet your girl, my girl Yanita, young Yeezy. Nah, I ain't gonna do my girl that. But you meet her in a bar. You're like, hey, I know you're running something. Tell me what's up. So her vendor role is to run the black market, and she only take pieces of 8. How do you earn pieces of 8? Well, in this way, not like the Pirates of the Caribbean way, but in this way, you do it through smuggling. So you have your little smuggler's hideout. Check it out, it's all in the back of the bar, and you have a whole distillery right there. Got your little guys making your rum, and then in turn make a profit. There's multiple ways to get your material and to get your sugar cane, which is in this instance sugar cane, to make your rum, to sell it and peddle it all across the Red Sea. Now there's a couple ways to do this. You could do supply orders, just like in real life. You find a vendor, you pay them X amount of money for sugar cane, you go pick up the sugar cane, and you make rum. So of course that's coming out your pocket. You get some profit, but hey, we're pirates. We want all the profit, right? So you can go and do these rogue hunts. And these things are crazy because the ships that defend the cargo are pretty OP, and it's a very challenging thing if you're doing it by yourself, and I love a challenge. So taking down 3 ships at one time, just me, is just something that excites me. So you hunt them down. I found out that the best strategy is just to go ahead and sink the cargo ship that has the stuff and deal with the other guys later. Could be a little difficult, but those ships are pretty small, so if you get a couple of good hits, you can get all their cargo. Really fun doing that again. I just love fighting other ships. It's freaking awesome. And then after you do all of that, get your sugar cane any way you got, whether it's buying it or stealing it. Then you go up, look in your book, see who needs something, and just deliver it. Now on deliveries, it can go, of course, 2 ways. Smooth sailing, or you'll run into some pirate dicks that want to take your rum. Of course, I don't mind running into them because I will sink their ship and take what they have, thus making me more profit. Profit, 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 mateys. Arg. In addition to all the cool stuff that you can see and kill and sink and plunder, or just want to sit back and enjoy the storyline, selling around is the best thing in this game. Um, I know I've said that a lot of the other stuff, but just being in your ship, going across the water, you never know what you're gonna find. Um, my biggest thing was going from the starting area until to the next area, and it involved crossing the Indian Ocean. I wish I had footage of that because I just thought it was going to be lame and stuff. That was probably the most fucking horrifying thing I've ever done in a game because it's open water. There's ships from different factions. There's monsters, which I'm gonna show you in a bit. And then there's just other different pirates, AI generated pirates that don't give a shit about you and want to sink you. Rogue tidal waves, so you gotta angle your ship, hope the wind is in your favor. It's an authentic experience, and if you haven't played this game yet and haven't played it just because of what other people see it or said about it, yo, just be honest, be your own person and check it out.
Did any of you see something on the waves?
Indeed!
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Out there, Captain!
your head!
Oh shit!
Don't look above my head
What
right
the
there!
fuck?
Leo Captain, your wish is my command.
I can't. As you see, I just ran. I was so scared. At the point on that clip, you can see me fumbling through my menu. I totally forgot how to play the game. I didn't know what to do in that situation. I had a level 10 fleet of pirates overlooking. They didn't even bother to help. So the point that they had their sails up and wasn't moving to me and its fucking monstrosity showed me I need to get my ass out of Dodge. That sold me because I did not know that was gonna happen. My first mate always said something about a monster in the water. I'm like, okay, whatever, man, it'll be something. Cuz had me to the point that I forgot how to play a game. So that was fun. There's a lot of experiences I had in 1 week of playing this game, and I'm so excited to keep playing and playing, and I'm excited to see what these guys gonna do. I know they have a big head about it, and they should, because they did make a good game. And I just gotta say one thing: Smooth plays this shit.